Hey guys, my name is Simpzy and welcome back to some more FIFA 15 career mode. We're playing as Bolton Wanderers. This is the Road to Glory style career mode. So guys, in today's episode, we have a home match against Newcastle. Now we managed to draw 0-0 up at St James's Park, and we have the replay here today. And this is a crazy episode to say the least. We also have another match in today's episode as well. Also, we have some more transfer negotiations. So, we did manage to sell Bogdan simply because we need funds to hopefully sign some pre-contracts for next season. That's how we're going to make our money in this career mode. So, I also accepted an offer for Josh Vela, 68 overall, 21 years of age. He's a standard centre mid, but he actually can play right back, and he's been playing there absolutely fantastically for the season. So, hopefully, we'll be able to bring in some players. So I'm going to give you a couple of players that I've been going for the pre-contracts. Andre Ayew, James Milner, Nito, the Fiorentina goalkeeper, also Curtis from Swansea, the right back, and Rena Koch. So we might be seeing them next season, who knows. But we don't start off on the best of terms against Newcastle, going 1-0 down. And we do manage to bring it back here with a superb ball to the captain to bring it back to 1-1. We're playing at home, so hopefully we obviously have the home field advantage. But this could quite possibly be Vela's last game before he moves to PSG. I'm really quite surprised PSG offered him back. But James Wilson, with the cutback, manages to find Davis. He didn't really need to belt it. He kind of put the finesse on, put it into the bottom right, and we finally beat Tim Krul, who had a phenomenal match against me. 24 yards out on the stroke of half-time. Enes Unal steps up. Can he put this at the back of the net? It's the crossbar, but Spearing manages to climb to the occasion to make it 2-1 on the stroke of half-time. And I was so happy when I scored that. Spearing buried it, but Enes Unal still managed to prevail. He scored a cracking free kick in one of the earlier episodes, but we still haven't been able to replicate it. I think it was just because it was pretty far out, 34 yards out, I do believe. But Spearing manages to specky and get it. Look at that! If you watch AFL, if you're in Australia, you know what a specky is. But he climbed to the occasion. I guess you won't know what a specky is if you're not Australian and don't watch AFL. But nevertheless, Newcastle on the ball here managed to find Sissoko. He gets his shot off. Hopefully we can beat them in the FA Cup. But Enes Unal on the ball here, trying to create something for Bolton. He gets dispossessed, but he gets back onto it, and he had to rush the shot to push a corner kick. Unfortunately for me, the corner kick didn't amount to anything. But Remy Cabella tearing up my defence, and my defence couldn't do anything. Mills manages to stick in a tackle. Cisse steps up and puts it into the top left. So unfortunately, we go back to 2-2 against Newcastle to make it 2-2 just before the 74th minute, but Papi Cisse absolutely buried it, unfortunately for me. But we do manage to break away here just before the 82nd minute. Enes Unal hits the post, and it just wasn't to be on that attempt. But Colaccini on the ball managed to whip it into De Jong, and what a spectacular save. But Davis, who scored the first goal in extra time, breaks away to Enes Unal, and we are just deserving winners on this match, hopefully. Breaks away with the roulette, and Krul has another immaculate save. But 21 yards out, Enes Unal steps up for another free kick, and he sprays it just wide. There was no Spearing there trying to get up. But Lafonte, I think it's his name. I did manage to bring him off the bench. Haven't played him much this season, but I thought Enes and James Wilson and Odegaard have just been absolutely knackered. So, obviously, because this is the replay, this is the second match, we have to go to penalties. So, Fonte steps up, and they probably have some better penalty kicking stats than the Young Guns. But we're 1-0 up on penalties. Cisse steps up. Saved. Trotter. Will he bury it? Number 17. Yes, straight down the middle. 2-0 up against Newcastle on penalties. Gouffran steps up. Saved. 2-0 against Newcastle still. Jermaine Beckford, number 10. Straight down the middle. Tim Krul picks it. De Jong. The Dutchman from Newcastle. Pivots and sprays it wide, and we managed to win on penalty. Oh, no, we don't. Ooh. Spearing We scored the goal on the match. 2-0 still. We've missed 2. Remy Cabella, he puts it into the back of the net. Davis, the captain, steps up. Buries it. And we managed to win with the captain's goal. On penalties against Newcastle. So it was pretty climactic, to say the least. We did miss a fair few, but they missed more than me, obviously. And Remy Cabella's penalty didn't manage to amount to anything. But we managed to beat Newcastle on penalties. What a match. But to be perfectly honest, well-deserved winners. But we do manage to sell Josh Vela for 5.5 million. The board allocated us 4.7. So I find that quite interesting. Now we have the funds to sign some pre-contracts. So we sold Bogdan for like 3.7. We signed Vela. We sold Vela. So we can get some pre-contracts in. Now I was umming and ahhing who to sign. Renakoch for... Yeah, we did have to pay out the butt though. As you see, for the wages, we actually had to pay double. And looking at the stats, I thought Andre Ayew, 25 years of age, 79 overall, was going to be the best player. And that was the only player we could sign. And Curtis here, the right back from Swansea, 25 years of age, he's going to be the replacement for Josh Vela next season. But now, because we won that match against Newcastle, I didn't spoil it for you. We have an away match against Burnley. So 2 Premier League sides. We managed to scrape a win against Newcastle. Hopefully, here today, we can beat Burnley at Turf Moor in the FA Cup. But Enes Unal breaking away, and hopefully can start off the scoring. He does just before the 9th minute against the Premier League side. So they're putting us to the test. Mind you, I feel like Newcastle have a really solid side in career mode. They're like a mid-table majority of the time. But it'll be interesting to see if Burnley get back into this. But we do manage to give away a penalty here. I don't know what my defense is doing. 2 penalties. And it's Mills again giving away another penalty. He gave it away against Newcastle. And Papa Cisse manages to bury it. But Danny Ings stepping up. Does he make it 1-1? He does. Slots it straight down the middle just before the 25th minute. And Burnley are right back in it. And I just feel gutted when the AI scores a penalty. It's just... unlucky, but hey, what are you going to do? So 1-1 against Burnley. Nearly makes Enes Unal's goal obsolete, but hopefully we can bring one back. Trotter trying to create something, and Enes Unal managed to dispossess him with the back heel. Trotter on the ball. We're just trying to keep the momentum and the ball. And Martin Odegaard on the ball. Breaks away. Odegaard breaks away to make it 2-1 on the stroke of half-time, and hopefully that could be the winner. Martin Odegaard, what a fantastic ball though. We're just holding up the play, passing it left and right, and he manages to break the way, little Norwegian beast, and puts it into the top left past Burnley. So we're in a lot of, I don't know, better favour. Tim Krul was just dominating in that match against Newcastle, but Davis on the ball couldn't get possession, so he just went straight for the shot. Now he's taking the corner kick, finds, or tries to find Burnley, but they broke away there quite well. Burnley on the ball again, and I don't even know why my goalkeeper there just didn't do anything. Bogdan might have tried the attempt of the save, but I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Just let it go straight in. And we managed to draw 2-2 against Burnley. Pretty unlucky. We did dominate them for the majority of the match. An unlucky penalty and then an unlucky goal there. But I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been Simpzy, and goodbye.